Buddy, how you doing on this fine Wednesday morning? By the time you receive this, it most will be Wednesday afternoon. I'm starting to get this vibe that people are spending more time with personal attacks than actually looking at the information that is being provided to them. That's, I know it's against the conditioning that's been set upon us for however long it's been, but eventually, after a time at sleep, you need to wake up and realise that, the coffee doesn't smell right, guys. It just seems to me that, their plans, if you want to ask who they are and you don't know who they are, I am more than happy to answer your question on who they are. Their plans are speeding up. Lots of things seem to be happening all at the same time. We've got the false flag operations in America that are ongoing. They're always ongoing. They never stop. They're always coming up with another way to scare the crap out of you. Then you have, the scare the crap out of us here at home in Britain with the pros and the cons and the bullshit for leave and stay in the European Union. We still have the ongoing fucking struggle against the Israelis and the Palestinians. These plans are speeding up, and the personal attacks are not needed. They really aren't. At the end of the day, if you don't like what me and my fellow brothers and sisters are trying to show you, then go back to fucking sleep. Take your Xanax, take your sleeping tablets, your antidepressants, and go back to fucking sleep. Enjoy what your masters have planned for you. For my brothers and sisters out there, we are doing a good job. We are keeping the pace. We are pumping out information. We are breaking down the system slowly but surely. I have nothing but the utmost respect for every single one of you, and I hope you have the same for me. We can only do what we can do. My programming told me up till now to believe the status quo, believe what is in front of me. It took a while for me to become me. To be the person that I want to be, the person that I want to portray the world. It took a while to do that, and I don't need, and neither do our, fellow truthers out there, need the disrespect, the slander, the this, that, and the other. If you don't like what we're doing, don't pay attention to it. Because when it comes, we would have told you. We would have tried to warn you, we would have tried to put you down the right path. At the end of the day, live your life how you want to live your life. I don't comment on how you live your life or how you may conduct yourself, so have the same respect for me and my fellow brothers and sisters. We may seem weird, we may seem like we're 2 steps away from the loony bin, but I'd rather live like that than live in a constant perpetual fear that these people keep putting on you. I agree with a person called Adam Kodish or something, an ex-military serviceman in America, where he says stop talking about these fucking shootings, these massacres, these ISIS supposed attacks. Yes, it's bad, loss of life, everything else, but we need to focus on the positive, because if we focus on what they're doing and talk about what they're doing, we give them what they want. And that is Project Fear. That's all it ever is. If you fear that this shit's going to happen, you're going to be looking around every corner. That's what they want. And then they'll introduce another surveillance bill, which will take more from you for protection. They say you can't have privacy and security. You can have both. If there's one, there's the other. You can have both. There can be a fine line between the two that we can all stick to, because at the end of the day, we are all the same. We all breathe the same air, we excrete the same amount of crap. Whether it come out of my mouth or come out of my arse doesn't really make a difference. At the end of the day, live how you want to live. Don't let people get you down. Carry on the good path if you're on the good path. Wake as many people as you can to what's coming, what's happened. We can't prepare you 100% for what will happen or X, Y, and Z, but we'll try. I already believe that, like the Scottish election, the EU thing is fixed. That we will stay in, we will bend over and take it from the European Union for the rest of our living days, unless we stop it. We need to help our brothers and sisters across one ocean and across one landmass, and bring us all together under one umbrella, one unified force of love, peace and understanding. If we don't achieve that, we are fucked. As usual guys, peace and love. Comment, like, subscribe, do your thing.